If you are paying an IRMAA surcharge on your Medicare premiums, there is a very good chance you are paying more than you should be. And the government is not going to tell you that. They are not going to send you a letter that says, "Hey, your income dropped significantly since we last checked. You should probably appeal this surcharge." That letter does not exist. What does exist is a form, a specific government form, that allows you to tell Medicare, "My financial situation has changed. Please use my more recent income," instead of the number you're looking at from 2 years ago. That form is called the SSA.gov, and filing it correctly can reduce your Medicare premiums by hundreds of dollars per month, immediately. Today we are going to walk through the entire IRMAA appeal process, step by step, from understanding whether you qualify, to filling out the form correctly, to submitting it, and knowing what to expect after you do. Stay with us, because if you qualify for this appeal and you don't file it, you are leaving real money on the table every single month. Welcome back to Medicare Exposed. No commissions, no plans to sell, no agenda, just the truth about Medicare and Social Security every single week. If you're new here, subscribe right now. Let's get into it. Let's start with a quick IRMAA refresher, because you need to understand exactly what you're appealing before you appeal it. IRMAA stands for Income-Related Monthly Adjustment Amount. It is a surcharge that Medicare adds to your Part B and Part D premiums if your income exceeds certain thresholds. In 2024, the standard Part B premium was $174.70 per month. But if your income 2 years ago, in this case 2022, exceeded $103,000 as a single filer or $206,000 as a married couple filing jointly, Medicare added a surcharge on top of that standard premium. The surcharges range from an extra $69.90 per month, all the way up to an extra $409.30 per month, per person. And here is the critical detail. Medicare uses your income from 2 years ago, not last year, not this year, 2 years ago. Which means, if you had a high income year in 2022, but your income dropped significantly in 2023 or 2024, Medicare is still charging you based on the 2022 figure. That is exactly the situation the SSA 44 appeal is designed to fix. Step 1. Determine whether you qualify to appeal. Not everyone who pays IRMAA can appeal it. The appeal process is specifically designed for people whose income dropped due to a qualifying life-changing event. Here are the qualifying life-changing events that allow you to appeal. Marriage. If you got married and your filing status changed, you may qualify for a lower IRMAA bracket. Divorce or annulment. If your marital status changed and your income changed as a result, you may qualify. Death of a spouse. If your spouse passed away and your income dropped as a result, you qualify for an appeal. Work stoppage. If you stopped working, retired, or significantly reduced your work hours, you qualify. This is the most common qualifying event for Medicare beneficiaries, loss of income-producing property. If you lost rental income or other property income due to a disaster, condemnation, or other involuntary event, you may qualify. Loss of pension income. If your pension was reduced or eliminated, you may qualify. Employer settlement payment. If you received a one-time settlement payment that inflated your income in a prior year, you may qualify to have that year's income replaced with a more recent figure. If any of these events apply to you, and your income has dropped since the year Medicare is using, you have a legitimate basis for appeal. Step 2. Gather your documentation. Before you fill out a single line of the SSA 44, you need to gather the right documentation, because the appeal will be denied without it. Here is what you need. Proof of the life-changing event. For retirement, a letter from your employer confirming your retirement date, or your final pay stub, or a signed statement confirming you stopped working. For death of a spouse, a death certificate. For divorce, a copy of the divorce decree. For loss of property, documentation of the loss. Proof of your more recent income. This is the income you want Medicare to use instead of the 2-year-old figure. The best documentation is a signed federal tax return for the more recent year. If that year's return hasn't been filed yet, you can use a signed statement of your estimated income, along with supporting documentation like pay stubs or benefit statements, Social Security benefit statements, pension award letters, investment income statements, anything that substantiates the lower income figure you're claiming. Step 3. Get the SSA 44 form. Go to SSA.gov. In the search bar, type SSA 44. The form will come up as a downloadable PDF. Download it and either print it and fill it out by hand, or fill it out digitally before printing. The form is 4 pages long. It looks intimidating. It is not. We are going to walk through every section right now. Step 4. Fill out the form. Section 1. Your information. Your name exactly as it appears on your Medicare card. Your Medicare beneficiary identifier. The number on your red, white and blue Medicare card. Your date of birth. Your phone number. Straightforward. Takes 2 minutes. Section 2. Your life-changing event. This is where you identify which qualifying event applies to you. The form lists every qualifying event with a checkbox. Check the one that applies. Then fill in the date the event occurred. Be precise. If you retired on March 15th, 2023, write March 15th, 2023. Not just 2023. The date matters because Medicare will verify it. Section 3. Your more recent tax year. This is where you tell Medicare which year's income you want them to use instead. You have 2 options here. Option A. Use a more recent tax year that has already been filed. If Medicare is using your 2022 return, and your 2023 return shows significantly lower income, select 2023 as your more recent tax year. Option B. Use an estimate of your current year income, if the more recent filed year still doesn't reflect your current situation. For example, if you retired in 2024, and neither your 2022 nor 2023 return reflects your retirement income, you can estimate your 2024 income and ask Medicare to use that estimate. This is powerful because it means someone who retired this year does not have to wait 2 full years for Medicare to catch up to their new lower income. They can appeal right now using their estimated current income. Section 4. Your more recent income. Here you enter the specific income figures for the tax year you identified in Section 3. The form asks for adjusted gross income plus tax-exempt interest income. These 2 numbers combined are what Medicare uses to calculate your IRMAA bracket. This combined figure is called your Modified Adjusted Gross Income, or MAGI. Enter these figures carefully. They need to match your documentation exactly. If you're using an estimate, be conservative. Don't overestimate your income reduction. If your actual income comes in higher than your estimate, Medicare will recalculate your premium, and you may owe the difference. Section 5. Your signature. Sign and date the form. If you have a representative helping you, they sign here too. Without a signature, the form will be rejected. Step 5. Attach your documentation. Before you submit, make sure every piece of supporting documentation is attached. Go through this checklist. Proof of life-changing event. Attached. Most recent federal tax return or income estimate. Attached. Any supporting income documentation. Attached. Copy of your Medicare card. Attached. Make a complete copy of everything you're submitting for your own records before you send anything. Step 6. Submit the form. You have 2 options for submission. Option A. In person at your local Social Security office. This is the recommended method. Walk in with your completed form and all documentation. Ask for a receipt or confirmation that your appeal has been submitted. Get the name of the person who processes it. In-person submission is faster and gives you immediate confirmation that everything was received. Option B. By mail. Mail everything to your local Social Security office. Use certified mail with return receipt requested. This gives you proof of delivery, which matters if there is ever a dispute about whether your appeal was received. Do not email. Do not fax unless specifically instructed to. Mail or in person only. Step 7. Know what to expect after submission. After you submit your SSA 44, Social Security will review your appeal. This process typically takes 30 to 60 days. You will receive a written determination letter, either approving your appeal or denying it with an explanation. If approved, your Medicare premium will be adjusted, usually effective the month after your appeal is processed. You may also receive a refund for any overpaid premiums since the qualifying event occurred. If denied, you have the right to request a hearing before an administrative law judge. Do not give up after a denial. Many appeals that are initially denied are approved at the hearing stage when additional documentation is provided. Let me give you the complete step-by-step one final time. Step 1. Determine whether you qualify based on a life-changing event. Step 2. Gather your documentation, proof of the event, and proof of your more recent income. Step 3. Download Form SSA 44 from SSA.gov. Step 4. Fill out every section carefully and completely. Step 5. Attach all supporting documentation. Step 6. Submit in person at your local Social Security office or by certified mail. Step 7. Wait 30 to 60 days for your determination letter. That is the complete process, from start to finish. And for many Medicare beneficiaries, the result of following these 7 steps is a reduction in Medicare premiums of $100, $200, or even $400 per month, per person. That is real money, real retirement income. That belongs to you, and that the government will quietly keep collecting until you ask for it back. Ask for it back. If this video helped you, share it with anyone you know who is paying IRMAA surcharges and may not know they can appeal. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because next week we're covering the complete Medicare open enrollment guide, what changes you can make, when you can make them, and the one move most retirees miss every single year during open enrollment. We'll see you there.